So basically how it would work is, since I wanted it to be a more precision-based weapon, I would have it just be, if you get a headshot on an opponent, doesn't have to be a kill, just a headshot on an opponent, it would then increase both its headshot damage and it would increase its rate of fire for, I had it about 5 seconds, between 4 and 6, most likely somewhere around 5 seconds. And then this perk could stack up to 3 times. So, you know, you could end up doing a lot faster rate of fire. And my idea was having it be somewhere between 80 to 100% damage increase with the ×3 stack of the perk. Or maybe it was ×4, I can't remember. But basically, yeah. So it's going to be firing super fast, think like 4th Horseman and such. But a slug shotgun doing a lot of damage. I wanted it to be basically a new archetype of slug shotty that would be like a high impact slug shotgun, which would allow you to most likely like one-shot headshot a roaming super if sorry, I was focused there. If you do it at like really close range, and then with the perk, of course, you could do it at a little bit longer range, but basically it would be able to, similar to high impact sniper, naturally be able to shut down a super, but at just closer ranges with a headshot. Oh, Black Talon, lol. And then, so it wouldn't be completely broken in PvP, because that would have its range be, you know, a lot less. It would do crazy amounts of damage at close range. But then once you start getting into the longer ranges, it would have some, you know, pretty steep damage drop off. Is my ideas. Because then it, you know, still do its crazy amount of damage at shorter ranges. But as you start moving to those longer ones, you're not going to be getting one-shot kills. At least not without maybe the perk. Maybe with, you know, a ×2 stack of the buff or something, you can start getting like chaperone style, you know, ranges and such. But initially it wouldn't be. Even like natural chaperone without any sort of roadborne, it wouldn't be getting those chaperone ranges normally. It would hold 4 in the magazine, so you know you would have basically 2 shots max that you can be doing max damage with unless you reload. Which you would be able to reload, but it would have a pretty slow reload time, so it'd be like reload 1 shot and then try to get that shot off with the perk still active. That guy should be dead. So that's kind of like the idea. God, I thought I could get that guy. But then PvE is where it gets super crazy, because, you know, you're then going to have a super fast firing shotgun that if you get some headshots stacked up on, say, like a boss or you know, major, or even kill, you know, 3 small ads with headshots and then move over to a major or boss or whatever, you're going to be doing pretty crazy amounts of DPS from how fast it's firing, plus that damage boost. And as long as you keep getting headshots and have ammo, it'll keep that DPS going. So it's just a really fun weapon idea. I think it'd be super cool. But, you know, I don't know. It would involve, you know, a new archetype having to be made and all that. It's really iffy on that in that sense. Is that the ah, yeah, okay, got that guy. I thought that was the Arc Strider. Or I think the Arc Strider was the guy we got super weak. Okay, so overall, it'll be a really fun weapon, and especially just because, you know, slug shotguns don't get a lot of use other than chaperone and sometimes Ganora's axe. But then in PvE, you never hear about slug shotguns being used. They're just a joke. So it'll be fun to see it be used in that sense. You know, it's a new type of weapon being used in PvE that normally wouldn't be, and could be quite powerful. But it still requires precision and ammo, so you know, similar to like a grenade launcher. And, you know, Fourth Horseman back in D1, it would run out of ammo pretty quickly once you get that stack going. But, you know, super fast, quick DPS. So I think it would be a really fun idea. Because you combine that with things like Luna as well and such, and you're going to be... Wait, this guy. You're just going to be, you know, mowing through things with it. But, you know, of course, you balance it. And the problem is, you know, it's not all that crazy, because you still have to be... Oh, you're melted. Ooh. You still have to be getting headshots the entire time, so... I could always just make it that... let me think. It's a super or something. Not a super. Interesting tactic. I could even just make it like a 3-second cooldown. But I feel like that's just too slow. It would just remove its viability. It needs to be like at least a 4-second cooldown. Or a 4-second timer on it to be able to refresh. I guess a 3-second is Rampage, right? 3.5 second maybe is Rampage? I can't remember. Something like that. Basically have it be a Rampage cooldown. Maybe a tiny bit longer to be proccing. You got yourself a really fun gun, and you just, you know, have it hit like a freaking truck. You gotta be having a lot of fun really quickly. And since you have to be at pretty close ranges with it, because, you know, obviously it's still a shotgun, you have stomp mechanics that could stop you from, you know, keeping the perk up or killing you. I mean, wells, yes, sort of break the entire idea there, but you can still, you know, miss a headshot possibly because of it, or anything like that. Is he running a... Yeah, he is. He was running in there until... Let's get this guy right here as he pushes up. He's not going to... Oh, shoot. He pushed it out of the way. Oh, that's a nice kill. Oh, what have I done? I've been an idiot. That's what I've done.